So I'm unemployed. And I'm like feeling sorry for myself. I had a friend who and this is the entrepreneurial community back then. Like I had one friend who had his own business and I was like, maybe I can just like, I'll hit him up like, and just see, maybe he can offer me a job and I can learn how to like start a business like him. I can,
learn from him.
Yeah.
He'd be a good mentor.
Exactly. And then, so I had coffee with him and he kept being like, oh, you should speak to my friend. She was already had a business in fashion that was successful, but he was like, you should do the store, the retail brand with her. I think you guys would be great. At this point, when I was younger, I just didn't think it would go anywhere. So I was like, all right, let me just meet this friend because I want to seem like I'm open to ideas. Met her and we just hit it off straight away. Like we're instant best friends. And then we got drunk one night and then we're like, let's do it. Let's start Showpo.
That's literally the origin story of every great idea. We got drunk one night.
And then just like-minded bitches drinking wine. That was like me and Jen getting drunk. I think we were at CUB probably.
Yeah, I remember that we hosted the first event was at CUB as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And so went home that night pissed and just like started building this website. So by the next day, I was like, look, we have a website. That weekend we went and took some photos. We had a model and we made our first sale within the week. And it was like the model's friend. But then, that's what it is. Like that's how you start getting your name out there.
What was the online environment like back then though?
There wasn't much. There was only like, at the time, I think there was like Nasty Gal, ASOS. That was pretty much it in that space. But at the time I was like, I can't just start an online store. Like it seems saturated at the time. Like with hindsight, there's like a million stores now. But at the time it felt like I was still late to the game. Probably I told you this before, but like the worst part was also when I quit my job, I couldn't tell my parents because like, I mean, I'm an only child. They've like, had immigrated to Australia from China for me, worked really hard so that I could like have a bright future. And I'm like, I'm unemployed. So anyway, I couldn't tell them.
And you threw out a high-powered job that you 6 people out of 1,000 had gotten.
Yeah, and they were like
top team.
Exactly. In the multinational corporation. I don't know. And then so I was living at home still. So I actually just pretended to go to work in my suit for the first 6 months.
Yeah, I've heard that story.
Yes. So anyway, so I was like, I have to make this work. Otherwise I'm pretty fucked.